Okay, so obviously with the beginning of a new season for COD coming out soon on January 28th, Treyarch has released the blog post for what's going to happen. And I'd like to go over some of my favorite things with you real quick. The blog post is pretty packed with stuff that is coming out of the game currently, and a lot of it is something I'm very excited for, especially some maps, guns, and wonder weapons for zombies, because zombies is finally getting more love and attention. I'm moving my camera around so much, but we are getting 5 guaranteed new maps coming this season, 3 of them new, 2 of them coming in season. The one I'm most excited for is Grind from Black Ops 2. I absolutely love the map. It is an amazing fucking map, dude. And as you see, the other maps that we are getting is Bounty Dealership, Lifeline, and Bullet. Bullet and Lifeline are 2v2. I'm guessing they're going to be gunfight maps and also added to Face Off more than likely. I'm guessing the other 2 maps are going to be normal TDM, Dom, S&D maps. Now, however, it does suck that Grind isn't coming until probably mid-season update 2.5, but you know, it's fine. It'll be fine. Now, although there are some really good operators that have been coming, and there's going to be some packs that people are going to really enjoy, that's not what people want to know about. They don't care about the packs, they care about the guns. And for another time, the PPSH is coming back, as well as the Cypher, which is an AR, the Fang 82, which I do believe was in Modern Warfare Remastered, as well as the TR2, also known as the FAL. I'm so excited for these. And by the looks of what it is, all 3 of the 4 new guns are going to be Battle Pass guns, which is unheard of. We don't normally get 3 guns in a Battle Pass, unless it's the same situation as what it was with the Squid Game event, where we got a new weapon, the Cleaver, but it's in its own separate pass. I'm hoping that's not what happens, because I think I would count that more as an event than a pass. But, you know, it's whatever. But we are also going to be getting the crossbow full auto mod, binary trigger, and belt fed. Probably the full auto mod, by the looks of it, is going to be for some sort of M4 or shotgun. It might be for the DM10, possibly. It's a little curved, so it might be a AK platform gun. I can't think of any AK platform guns that aren't currently full auto, though, so that'll be to be determined. I am really hoping, though, that the crossbow is going to be more like the crossbow from Black Ops 2 instead of Cold War, because of the amount of customization that you could do to the crossbow in BO2. It was actually amazing. I loved it so much. And binary trigger is something like what was on the Core 45. By the looks of what we are seeing in the picture here, I'm guessing it's probably going to be for a pistol, more than likely, by how small it is. So here's hoping that it's not absolutely broken when it comes out. And as you can see, as in terms of bundles, we are getting Terminator in Black Ops 6, which is very weird. You would have thought that they would have brought it more into fucking Cold War instead, because Terminator was a bigger 80s movie, but that should be fine. This Vortex skin looks like it's a stolen Ash skin from Apex Legends. Nocturne, just a black skin. By the looks of it, we're gonna get both T100 and Arnold Terminator. There's gonna be a Terminator event in Shadowhunt as well, which will be interesting to see when that comes out. Probably more than likely gonna be mid-season stuff. And yes, on both topics and me and camera being all over the place, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to what I feel is the most important as it goes, which is multiplayer, new guns that are coming to the multiplayer, and the gameplay updates, because there's also going to be new movement and gun changes for Warzone, and more than likely also multiplayer as well, because they have to link the two. And as you see here, gun game is finally coming. Couples dance off might be linked to this 2v2, ranked camos, new ranked camos, third wheel gunfight, a new perk, the war machine's finally coming. Looks more like the war machine from Black Ops 3. The new wild card and Hunter's Instinct, which I'm guessing is going to be something like the full blue perk where you spawn in and you can see where people are. Hopefully it's not, because that'd be really basic and boring. And now, like I mentioned before, over here looking at Warzone, we're going to get changes to weapons, movement, default perks, and more. We're going to get new perks, low profile, probably increases slide speed or something of the sort, and probably be new ranked rewards. Not really going to hold a bunch of love, to be honest, from this update. A lot of people want Verdansk to come, but more than likely they're going to wait till the anniversary of Warzone before they actually push that out, which kind of sucks because Warzone's at a really low spot right now in terms of replayability, how fun it is, skill-based matchmaking, the amount of cheaters that there is as well, which is just absolutely awful for a lot of people. And now last but certainly not least is going to be the new Zombies update that is coming out, because they are already pushing out a new Zombies map called The Tomb. As you see here, people are joking around calling it Origins 2.0 because they are bringing back the Ice Staff, which there's a whole bunch of lore implications with that I really don't want to get into right now. They're going to be bringing the voice crack, Jesus. They're going to be bringing the War Machine into Zombies as well as a kill streak. As you can see, Death Perception is coming back. There's going to be new augments. There's going to be the Ice Staff variant, new Gobble Gums, and directed mode will also be coming out as well, probably 2 to 3 weeks after the initial update. And now to just give my final thoughts on this. Am I excited for the new season? Somewhat yes, somewhat no. It's feeling like a whole bunch of rehashed content that we've already gotten. Sure, there's a few new maps, but they haven't really been going through and having the best outputs of maps, especially at the beginning of the game's life cycle. In Season 1, there's so many awful maps. It's good to see that they are trying to give Warzone more love in terms of probably the movement, the perk reworking, and gun. Probably they're going to probably adjust. More than likely, they're going to be adjusting recoil again, like they did earlier this season. It'd be nice to see that they are trying to adjust anti-cheat, like how they said they were going to with this season. But that's to be determined with anything that happens. And now that I read into the patch more, it's not even an actual weapon for the crossbow. It is a goddamn attachment, which I think is just an awful move on their end. And the full auto is for the AEK Marksman, which is already broken as it is. Absolutely fucking busted gun. And binary trigger is for the Tonto 22, which is really confusing. I'm guessing what it does is it turns into a partial semi-auto, but with the binary, like the Core 45, I'm guessing. And although, however sad it is with scrolling through the blog post and everything that it talks about, there is no mention of an update to Ricochet, which is what people are really wanting. Sure, the camos are going to be cool, the bundles are going to be, at least half decent, hopefully, if not 3,200 COD points. But what people want is gameplay changes, make the game run smoother, get rid of the cheaters. What I've heard so many people talk about is making a kernel level anti-cheat like what Valorant has. If they get an anti-cheat like what Valorant has, that could change so many things. It would make cheating so much harder and easier to detect. It would make the games so much safer to play. Something that I've also heard people talk about is they should go through and add this kernel level anti-cheat to the older Call of Duties to make them safe again. Because as it still stands, everything before Black Ops 4 is still unsafe to play. You can get your identity stolen, you can get your bank accounts hacked, your PC hacked, everything. And that's just not okay. That's definitely not a reasonable thing to put at risk to play these older games that you love so much. My voice kept cracking during that take, so I had to keep fucking walking away and get water. But what we want to see as a community is we want to see an update to Ricochet. This is absolutely awful that they believe that they can just go through, ignore the cheater problem, try to say that they're going to be fixing it, which they've been saying for the last 4 years, 5 years now actually, since Warzone 1. There needs to be an update to Ricochet. There needs to be a crackdown on cheaters and cheat manufacturers. We do not care about these store bundles coming out. We care about the game getting updated and the game getting the love it should get. Treyarch has been doing pretty okay with balancing, with talking to the community, but it's not enough at this point. You're too far down the rabbit hole in order for things to be considered okay. And that's gonna be my final statement for this. Thank you for watching the video. I love you guys. Thank you, YouTube. Subscribe, share, follow me on Twitch, follow me on TikTok, because TikTok didn't get banned. I'll see you guys.